Hey everyone, it's Libby from Master Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Entertainment only, and I am segueing straight into the second stage of the US budget. Wasn't top of my list of things to read today, but after the reading that I felt compelled to do, well, this is what's coming next. So, the US passed the first portion of the US House, which then immediately went through the Senate, passed the first portion of the US budget, which I believe was to do with Social Security, etc. The second stage of the budget is now due. This is the stage, it's now due. It's due on Friday. However, the leaders of Congress, I believe Schumer, has said that the Senate will work through the weekend if necessary. So let's see how it plays out. It's due Friday. Due Friday. So we're talking about the stage of the budget that funds the defence, homeland security. So we're talking about borders here. We're talking about FBI. It also funds the IRS. And I believe it also includes foreign aid, etc. So we're looking at 1.66 trillion worth of funding in the second stage of the budget. It's not like this isn't the fifth time since September that they've had an opportunity to get this sorted, but apparently there's certain members of the GOP House that are upset about the last minute clamouring to get this budget sorted. Oh, roll my eyes. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look how this budget's going to go. The reading I just did about funding for Ukraine, I do feel that Ukraine funding won't go through in this budget. However, the Biden administration does have a plan B and possibly even a plan C that they will enact. But let's see how this goes. Show me, will the budget get, will the House pass the budget? Now, for those that have been following me for a while will know that I have seen the budget will pass and it will be the death knell for Mike Johnson for whatever reason. I do see that there will be bipartisan across the aisle support for the budget, possibly a lot of Democrats and a few moderate Republicans, but there will be such outrage within the GOPs of the House that Mike Johnson allowed this budget to pass, he'll find himself on the outer. Let's see where this goes. So show me the US budget that is due this Friday. I believe on Monday they all head off for another 2 weeks holiday. Didn't they just come back from 2 weeks holiday? Goodness me. They complain about teachers having. Well, teachers don't actually have holidays during their holidays. They're planning classes. They're doing courses to improve themselves. They don't really get a holiday. Okay, show me up that card. It's judgment moment. It is judgment time, and then we've got the new start. Oh, who's next? The King of Swords. It's judgment moment. Temperance and moderation. I do feel this budget will pass but across the aisle. Judgment time, a collective awakening, a new truth start across the aisle, and a new beginning. So let's have a look. US budget. Will the US budget pass? That was pretty powerful. That was 4 major arcana and a top court card as well. Will the US budget pass? Come on down, let's have a look. Sorry about my long waffle there. Well, we've got the voter here. The voter bloody well wants it to pass. Yeah. Ending of an emotional cycle, but this is also very much about the voter. I suspect there's been some phone calls to electoral officers, not electoral officers, representative officers saying, get this bloody thing done. So yeah, we've got the voter here. Oh, and the challenges, the GOP infighting. What's best for the voter is going to be challenged by how does Dave from Tarot by the Bay say, his drunken hillbilly brawl. Yeah, this is just the throw under the bus, argy-bargy, infighting for the sake of fighting, in behind the scenes. That's the challenge for it. Foundation of the reading is the Queen of Swords. She's bringing forth truth and wisdom, logic, believe it or not, logic. And this is basically, I love how her hands up saying, get it done. She's bringing forth the logic and saying, look, you've had since September, get this done. Oh, and if I sound exasperated, I am exasperated. In the past, we've got strengths, the lion, the compassion, taming of the lion, attempt to tame the lion. We've got the house on the hill here, the castle on the hill. It's about what I'm really getting from that. It's about the simple folk trying to tame the strength of those who are sitting in this castle on the hill. It's all right for them that a budget doesn't pass, but what about the rest of us? Okay, well, I'm in the US. I'm in Australia, not the US. But if the US sneezes, the rest of the world catches cold. What happens in the US affects all the rest of the democracies around the world. Crowning this reading, we've got the decrepit old King of Pentacles pulling the puppet strings. We know who that is. Oh, and speaking of which, plea went out for 1 million donations of $100 each or something. Like, oh, goodness. Immediate future, being forced to retreat. The sword across the lap here. I think there's going to be. We've got the stained glass window of the divine here, the divine giving. Actually, I'm quite interested in the stained glass window. You've really got the giving of aid in this, giving of help in this window here. The figure kneeling. Interesting that it's blue and red. So I think the Democrats and the Republicans across the aisle are going to, so this Democrats going to assist Republicans to get this passed, but I think something is going to have to be removed. And I do think it's Ukraine funding. Oh, we've got here externally the Biden administration coming forth, the diplomat, the negotiator, the negotiations going on behind the scenes. Internally, a clumsy array of, it's almost like cobbled together bill that is being brought forward. A clumsy cobbled together bill, but I do feel Ukraine's going to be removed from it. We've got here the best of democracy, but the balance between emotional and earth energy stability, logic and emotional. The best of democracy coming forth. We've got here in the background the bird, the ibis, bringing forward this message. I think the bill's an offer being made, a presentation offer being made, uncomfortable alliances, and then we've got the Queen of Cups to go with the King of Cups. The feminine energy coming up with a compromise is what I'm getting there. Not all being revealed, but compromise. And then we've got the King of Swords. So bringing forth And then we've got the Ace of Swords. The King is the bringing forth of this bill, and then the Ace of Swords. I think it's going to pass. We've got here a gift. It can also be the past or naivety, but I'm seeing a gift being offered here. Again, from blue to pink. I know they've got a red hat on. It's sort of like doning a bit of Republican energy to get this passed, because it is judgment moment. Oh, on the foundation, we've got the Truth putting the sword through the heart of those wearing the red. They're being stopped. It's emotionally overwhelming. Poor choices. Illusion, delusion. The illusion and delusion of the MAGAs. Their connections with Russia feathering their own nest. This is the energies of the here and now. They're going to find themselves. If I keep going, we've got overseas being illuminated, having to defend themselves, secrets being revealed in regards to oligarchical money, harsh truth, volatile message being brought forward. It's same old for the MAGA GOP, but I do see, we'll just really, I keep getting that, yes, the budget will be passed, but it will be a compromised budget. Show me the actual budget, guys. Show me the budget. Will it be a compromised budget? Yeah, I'm getting restrictions here. The voter, it'll get passed. There'll be celebration, but I do feel that it'll be compromised. Okay, let's have a look. And yeah, again, we've got here the if you have a look at the stained glass window, it's the blue giving to the red, but there is something here that's going to have to be removed, the compromised budget. I just see it's going to be, based on my previous reading, that it's going to be Ukraine funding. However, the Biden administration will give them that because they have a plan B. They also have a plan C. So there will be other options. What was that? Yeah, unexpected, out of left field. They have another plan that they can bring forward. Okay. The next card was then the circle of support. So I really think it's going to be where they fund some NATO partners. Could even be a loan, a loan that they loan the money, but then it's forgiven down the track or something to that degree. So show me. Okay, that's the budget. I want to have a look at Mike Johnson. So show me the future of Mike Johnson after this budget passes. Come on down very quickly. We'll just nip through this. Mike Johnson. Do I need to go much further? Dark Night of the Soul for him. Dark Night of the Soul. He's going to find himself walking a tightrope in regards to this budget. Do I bring it? Don't I bring it? Do I bring it? Don't I bring it? Yeah, he's having a lot of anxiety in regards to this. We've got the lawmakers here bringing forth the plan. In the past, it's basically get it done. Get it done in the past. The truth of the matter is the budget has to be passed. Make it so, basically. Which sounds like a request, but it's not really a request. Make it so. So we've got the lawmakers here bringing forth the new plan, the illusion, delusion, crowning all this, the GOP chaos, poor choices, the outcome. Yeah, I'm getting yes, the budget will be passed. They will reap the harvest, but it will be a compromised harvest. I'm asking about the future of Mike Johnson. Secrets behind the scenes being revealed. Also could be powerful feminine energy, wisdom coming forth, bringing forth this budget. Future of Mike Johnson. Yeah, we've got the money here, the budget getting passed. The future of Mike Johnson. He's making deals behind the scenes and walking away, being forced to walk away. Yeah, the deals were done behind the scenes. He's going to find himself with his back up against the wall, wounded, insecure in regards to this budget, insecure about his position as Speaker. And here we have the Biden administration. Hakeem Jeffries, new beginning. New beginning. Okay. It wasn't like terribly stabbed in the back or anything, but just being forced to walk away as he finds himself wounded with his back up against the wall. The insecurity of his position, but it's also can be the MAGAs getting really cheesed at the budget getting passed. But here's the position of the Speaker, the Biden administration, and the New Start. We'll just word that slightly differently and just have another quick, I'll just do a 3, 2, 1. Whoops, sorry, bring it down a little bit. Just word that slightly differently because it's very much about, oh, what did I see there? Oh, yeah, again, this one. Yeah. Abuse of power, or should I say sabotage? Those walking away. What have I got flipped over there? Ending. Goodness me, do we need it to be any clearer? Come on, guys. Tower moment, abuse of power, tower moment, betrayal, tower moment for Johnson. Will Mike Johnson, he's going to be viewed as, I had the tower moment, but also he's going to be viewed as a mercenary, like a betrayer. He's going to be viewed as a betrayer. By elements within the GOP. So show me the future of Mike Johnson as Speaker of the House, as Leader of the House. Show me that one. And they're quick. Okay, Mike Johnson's future as Leader of the House. Difficult decision moment. You know, he's got the swamp is here, literally straight behind him. He's sitting right in front of the swamp. He's got this blindfold on. He's in a real difficult decision moment. Here we've got the Biden administration, negotiator, the diplomat, but half emotionally mature, and entrapped by the messaging about the harvest, about the budget. Got the White House in the background here. So Mike Johnson's future as leader, moving on, packing up the truth and moving on as he's walking this tightrope. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I, do I, don't I, do I, don't I? Walking this tightrope. In the background here we have this house again. He's out on his own. So to me, this is about the negotiations that have been going on. Mike Johnson's future as Speaker. Well, we have a Speaker here, but bringing forth a new message and justice. He's going to have to defend himself, and betrayal and walking away. The abuse of power, the betrayal and walking away in a judgment moment. Sorry, Mike Johnson, this is not looking very good for you. There's still not this Ten of Swords. I mean, I've still got manifestation of a new speaker working across the aisle, something unexpectedly by the lawmakers. on the base. It's a harsh truth coming from Mike Johnson in regards to his leadership position and uncomfortable contracts and agreements regarding negotiations behind the scenes with the money. Yeah, I'm not going to change how I feel about that. It's not going to happen overnight, but I think Mike Johnson he's going to bring forward the budget. I don't know that he has really a choice in it. It's going to be a compromise budget, but it's going to literally put a target on his back in regards to the speakership position. Okay, I'll leave it like that. Thank you for joining me. Loved you all. Let's watch it play. Take care.